So my topic. So we see like all these things coming back. Fuller House is back. Oh god.
Fuller House.
Ghostbusters.
Oh,
I know. And my question is, do we really need these things? Do we really need them to come back?
no.
Can they just stay dead?
See, I just said no, but then Jurassic World came back, and that was good. You know
It
what I
was
mean?
It was alright.
it was it was good. Like it wasn't like
I'm not saying it was like really bad or anything, but I'm saying it was alright. I mean, it wasn't like I think the first one's still way
oh
fucking
yeah,
better.
100%. But I feel like Jurassic World kind of felt like a different movie compared to everything else. Right? Like that you felt the nostalgic feeling only one time when the music started. That's it. But when you watch Fuller House, the cast is back. The same kind of fucking jokes.
Dude, that show is
The same
brutal.
shit.
I watched like an episode. I never watched Full House. I thought
Full
Mary,
House was awesome.
I thought Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen each had a character. I didn't know they were just one character.
No, one character.
They made that much money only playing one character? I couldn't believe
Right.
that.
They're
No
child
wonder everyone
actors.
hated them. Apparently everyone hated them. I was reading an article because like my girlfriend told me like no, they both played one character, and I was like, you're full of shit. And I went and looked, and then I seen like articles where like all the cast hated them because they were like three and they made more money than everyone else combined, and they had one spot. How brutal is that?
And they barely had lines. They're just like, "You got it, dude." Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all.
they said the
$1 million
stupidest
right
crap.
there. Like,
Yeah, so we have that. And then okay, so you guys have watched the new Ghostbusters trailer,
Yeah,
right?
it looks terrible.
It looks bad. It looks really bad.
It's terrible.
But the starting, just right when I watched the starting of it, the first 20 seconds of it, I was like, yeah, I'm done. This is just, no, you don't do that. It's like
The
30
reason
years
why-
ago.
the reason why I'm so choked about it is because if I feel like I'm all for equality, 100%.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. It's all female characters. It's just that like female characters just like those characters that they're playing just don't seem dynamic enough.
Well, okay, so the point I was gonna make here is like I'm all for equality. First of all, I don't think equality is ever gonna fucking happen, but we'll leave that for a later topic. But
Quality, friend or foe.
I feel as if like they pushed it to have that gentrification of like, you know what, we're doing. It used to be an all male one, now we're bringing it back and it's all female. I feel like that was like a big selling point for them. Like I feel like if they didn't do that, they wouldn't have made another one.
They even reversed the role of the secretary. I forgot what her name was. Janie something. I forgot her name. And it's Chris Hemsworth.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like completely reversed.
Like I feel like the only reason why they even make this fucking thing is yeah, obviously it's a huge franchise or whatever. But I have a feeling they're like doing it because they're like, you know what, we'll do it, but with all chicks this time or all women, and they're all like, yeah, like
They're releasing an all man's ghost club, Ghostbusters as well.
I've never seen any
first
Ghostbusters.
rule of Ghost Club.
You are a oh my god, man!
Like,
Go watch the first Ghostbusters, and you'll be blown away.
I don't know, man.
Let's not go too far. It's a good movie.
Away.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's funny. It's
Very good.
Bill
Yeah.
Murray.
But I think that's the thing that threw me off is that they took this franchise and turned it into something that it's not. Ghostbusters wasn't supposed to be a comedy movie. It's supposed
No,
to be
it had
an
its-
action movie.
Yeah, and it had its moments because Bill Murray is
Yeah,
like,
Bill
come
Murray's-
on. Like, you know. But yeah, they're turning it into like a straight up just
It's
like
just-
comedy.
Yeah, it's a straight up comedy because like all the actors that are in it, Kristen Wiig,
they're all
I
the
forgot who
bridesmaids
the other
chick, right?
yeah bridesmaid characters, and then the black chick, the African American chick.
As
They're
soon as that
all
chick, all that
Whoa.
chick does is yell.
Yeah, that's the problem
Oh
that I have.
my god! For the whole trailer, the only line she had was yelling stupid shit. I'm like, I can already tell. You know the movie trailers where they give the funny parts away. That's what this one did, but it wasn't funny.
Yeah,
It was just sad. Like I've never even watched Ghostbusters, and I was like, well, you just lost $10 because I'm not coming.
they turned it into a comedy spoof movie. Like it's just not
I'm
supposed
tired
to be
of
what it
being
is.
motherfucking ghosts in this motherfucking train.
Dude,
That'd be so funny.
They're doing to Ghostbusters what Michael Bay did to Transformers.
Yeah,
Crazy 360 camera angles.
Oh, he ruined Transformers.
it's fucking. Oh,
The first one was it's kind of cool because it was different. Everything after that, like
I
especially when
wanna
you had
see
those
a-
two racist mouse robots. Remember those guys? No, those guys were racist, man.
Hispanic or whatever.
I just want to see a Ghostbusters with no humans. Can I just have that, please?
With no humans?
No humans. Let the Ghostbusters. No,
Dude, that's
sorry,
called
Transformers.
Casper, bro.
Transformers.
Yeah, I was just gonna be like, okay, well then, I
Like
mean,
Ghostbusters.
like, are you sure you've seen Ghostbusters? Like, you
you're
understand
talking
the
about
premise of the
Casper,
That's
movie?
dude.
that's
Like,
also one more thing that I want to talk about the Ghostbusters is that they're recreating a lot of the scenes from the first Ghostbusters. Like when they're in the trailer, when they're in that library, that's the first scene, like the first thing
Oh, I
in the
couldn't
well,
tell you
Ghostbusters.
that.
let me just bring this back for a minute here because I feel like the question was, should we,
Yeah.
all these come back, and now it's just turning into a Ghostbusters.
Harv's
So,
just mad
I'm
about
just
Ghostbusters.
I'm just angry about Ghostbusters because I'm
yeah,
passionate
so
about Ghostbusters.
We'll talk
my
after. We'll talk after.
yeah, my whole thing is like because that's such a broad top. Like, are you saying just for movies or like
I I think for entertainment wise, do we need these things to
it's
come
just
back?
entertainment?
Yeah, just for entertainment wise.
I don't think you
I mean,
can just say
Even
that.
games too, like you see all this
No,
shit coming back. It's like, come on,
that,
man. Like,
that,
do we
that,
really need this?
that's where I'd say yes, we do because like why not? Because with games, like games are usually always good. Like Kingdom Hearts, buddy, I'll play that shit.
That game never went away, just there.
I'll play that shit forever. Or like Call of Duty, or any of that shit. Like,
But see,
like
that's I'm not saying I'm saying that stuff's always
like a
been
dead
there.
franchise.
Yeah,
mean?
that stuff's always been there. Call of Duty comes here every year. Kingdom Hearts, we hear about it every year.
A
So
game
some,
hasn't been out for fucking years, buddy.
but we hear about it every year. That
I,
no, that's not true. Every year we hear about Kingdom Hearts. There's always a DS version. There's always a fucking
no.
random ass version. So Kingdom Hearts
No,
still
no.
exists.
The last one that came out, I guarantee, was at least like 4 years ago. The DS one.
The fight
just,
is on.
The
You guys
debate
just
is
throw
on.
down right now. That'll make this episode way
just
better.
because I just want to say, just because
He's
they
in
talk
the other
about
room.
I don't
just
care.
because they talk about it doesn't mean it's like alive. Just because someone talks about it. Anyways,
Yeah.
but what I was gonna say for movies though, my feeling is most of the time it does not need to come back because I've never seen a movie that has come like let's just say Zoolander.
God.
The first one was bad. You don't bring that up.
I liked first Zoolander. First
Really?
Zoolander was good, yeah.
That
It's-
and
it's-
Mr. Bean's Holiday, the only movies I've ever like walked out of the theater.
Honestly, the only reason why I say that is because one of the it was. It's not like it was comedy like gold. It was just because it was like one of those like, it's funny because it's
Yeah.
like corny kind of things. But anyways, so that Anchorman, shit like that, where it's like they came up with an original, really good movie. It was hilarious. 10 years later, they come out with another one, and it's just shit.
Yeah.
And I swear they're only doing it because it's a money grab because they know everyone will watch it. I didn't even. I watched. I legally watched Anchorman 2. Dumbest fucking movie I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
it was terrible.
When Zoolander 2, I heard Zoolander 2 was coming out, I was like, nah. I know it's gonna be stupid, and guess what? Everyone that watched it said it was dumb as fuck. So
The thing is, like, do they need to bring things back? No. Will they because of what you just said, like financially? Most likely.
of course.
The thing is, though, sometimes they're good. Like, there's a lot of shit, but sometimes you get like a good movie where it's like, wow, I'm glad they made another one. You know what I mean?
well, I want to like give me some examples because I can't really.
I
I'm
actually
trying
don't
to
have
think.
any
but-
examples off the top of my head.
Exactly. I'm trying to think of one, but it's not coming to me. Like I'm literally.
Okay, so another one is Blade Runner.
I've never
coming
seen
back.
that movie. Is that
You
the
know
one
what?
with the
I
black
actually
guy
have
that
to
went to
see
jail for
Blade Runner.
fraud?
What's that?
Is that the one with the Wesley Snipes?
No, that's The Blade.
Oh fuck.
This is with Harrison Ford. Sure, Harrison Ford is being the new Blade Runner again, but do we really need another Blade? The old Blade Runner was fucking awesome. Let it go.
Wait, here's a good one actually. Wolf of Wall Street. The first one was really, really good, and then the second one that came out was like fucking awesome too, right?
There's
and it came
two
out
Wolf
like
of Wall Streets?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a really, really old one.
Wait,
Yeah,
the one
the-
with Leonardo DiCaprio is like new?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
shit,
I don't think the first one was as like
It's not well known.
I didn't,
but
I
it
didn't
was
even know
good,
it
though.
existed.
it had like Michael Douglas and Charlie Sheen, I think, in it.
Really?
And it
I remember Michael
That
Douglas.
sounds great.
Remember
well, okay, Charlie Sheen before the whole fucking
Before you got AIDS
Th-
and then
th-
got
this
rid of
is-
it?
I think this is like the 80s or 70s it came out, or not 70s. I'm pretty sure it's the 80s, like late 80s. But yeah, no, it's like a really, it's supposed to be a really good movie. But then they came out with it again, and it was really fucking. I love Wolf of Wall Street. I thought it was an awesome movie. But like I said, I think it might have been a little bit. I haven't seen the first one, but I think that one might have been more tamer, I guess you could say. Like you don't have like some guy like Jonah Hill whipping his dick out, masturbating.
Dude, this is
smoking hot
Wolf of Wall Street is
Australian.
an awesome movie, man.
It was so good. But there's a good example. But I think for the most part, no. I think for the most part, they literally just come back just because they're like, hey, we can make a shitload of money. Why not? You know, like. So
Like
yeah,
Jumanji's coming back.
I'm
Why?
like on the.
Why?
I'd say for majority of it, no.
Yeah, I don't know. Like there's so many. Like I'm looking at a list right now, so I'm gonna give you guys a couple of examples that I have here. Um, did something happen?
No.
No. No, he's back.
Was I gone?
No, Sonny, he kind of left for a second.
Oh.
Can you still hear us?
Oh, Harv's
Yeah,
gone.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Harv died.
I'm here. Okay.
Wait, Harv, you died on my screen, bro.
Well, we can still hear him. So. Yeah, we can hear him. I can hear him.
Can you see me, Dean?
No, your screen's just doing the spinning circle.
Yeah, same thing for me. But yeah, it was like you should have like if you could hear what I heard, it was fucking so funny because it was like super choppy. You know, just like I'm like, what the fuck is going on right
Dial-up's
now?
coming back.
Do you want me to like leave the call and come back in?
Sure.
Let's do this.
Let's do what?
How about now?
No.
No, that was way too quick. You know the picture you have on Skype? Maybe it's because it's kind of blurry right now, but you look so much like your brother. It's fucking crazy.
I know. A lot of people tell me that. I don't see
Yeah,
it.
there
Hey,
you
you're
go.
back.
You're back.
I've never seen a picture of your brother. Does he look just like that, Harv?
No, he doesn't. But apparently it does. Okay, so this is a couple things.
All right,
that
I have my
saw.
topic. Harv and his brother. Do they look alike?
Side by side. Okay, so Jumanji is coming out in 2016.
You said that's so weird. Chamanchi?
Jumanji.
Yamanji. And no,
making
it's
another
not.
one?
If you ain't got fucking Robin Williams, which obviously they don't,
Yeah.
not down.
Dude,
They
they're
don't.
making a new
Don't-
fucking
don't
Jungle Book
sully-
too.
They're
Don't
making,
fucking
they're making a
sully it.
live action jungle.
Live action, yeah.
But yeah, I would say no, man. Like you know what? You know what really pisses me off is when like a really good actor like passes away and then they like just like fuck it. You know what? We could probably profit off this and make a new one of his like one of the movies. Like, okay, Fast and Furious. I really think it's a remarkable fucking franchise because they do the dumbest stuff. Like it's so not realistic, but I love it. It's just like because it's funny. Like it's just funny, and it's like I love cars. And,
That's the biggest thing. Like I don't think people expect anything out of the Fast and Furious franchise. It's just something to watch.
it's just
You
good
know, it's just-
entertainment.
yeah, it's just
you got The
entertainment.
Rock in it. You
Yeah.
know, like, shit like that.
Vin Diesel, Rock, and
Yeah,
that's
well,
the only
okay, so
people I really know. There's Paul Walker, yes, but rest
So
in peace.
my whole thing was well, okay, to go back real quick, Tyrese, like he's fucking hilarious in the movies. Like he's so.
I'll be honest, I've only watched the first two, so
Well, anyways, to get back to my point, it's like they had like a really good thing at the end of the movie, like a little tribute to him, and like it was like a tragic thing that happened, and I think they should have just stopped it at that. It would have been like that's perfect, just end it. But they're just like they're gonna beat that fucking shit until it dies. Like they don't care. They're gonna just keep going with it because they don't care. They can make money, right? But it's the
a
same
money
thing with
cow.
like, yeah, it's the same thing with Jumanji. It's just like the person that made that fucking movie was Robin Williams. That's it. He made the movie, and now it's like he passed. Like, were they? Let me ask you this: were they thinking of making this movie before he passed away, or was it after he passed away?
I bet you it's after. They're gonna
It's probably
they'll
after.
do Mrs.
Yeah.
Doubtfire now too.
Exactly. So if that's the reason why, it's just like fuck you, Hollywood. Like seriously, like have a little respect.
Wasn't
man.
that
Like,
the saying? Once someone dies, everything they had and did's worth more.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. That's what they used to say about rock and roll, like the musicians.
Yeah.
Like they used to be like mediocre or whatever, but if they died, like their album would be like platinum or whatever the next day, right? So
Look at Tupac. He's made more money dead than when he was alive.
you never speak his name ever again. I'm just joking.
Two packs.
2 packs.
2 packs.
So another one that's supposed to come back is Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
Well, I mean, like I
You
think
mean
the
Super
actors are
Troopers?
also no.
No.
They're
That's
making
the
a new
second.
Super Troopers.
Yeah, there's
Hey,
a second.
yeah,
movie.
they are. Oh man, that's gonna be so sweet. I love those guys.
But see, that's got a whole different kind of feel to it, though. Super Troopers actually looks good.
You know they're like funding it through like one of those websites.
It's
like,
Indiegogo.
Was it
Yeah.
Indiegogo or Kickstarter?
Indiegogo.
They made
Yeah,
like
it's the Indiegogo
their
thing.
month-long thing in like the first day, didn't they?
Oh, like a couple of. I think it was
Dude,
probably
if
the
I
first day.
If I had the fucking time and the money right now, because I think like you could have donated like I think it's like five or I don't know, like 3 grand or something like that. But for 2 people, so like $1,500, and you pay it or whatever, you get to watch the movie. Like it's like the red carpet experience. So you get to go on the red carpet. You know, there's cameras and all that shit, and then you get to go to the after party and you get to hang out with the crew. Like I would be so down for that, man. Like 100%. Like $1,500, man. You can go to Mexico for a week, or you can go do that for like 2 nights. I'd do that 100%. Because they like yeah, I've been so down for that. But anyways.
Yeah. So is it something that we need though? Like, is it something that we really need to
Okay,
have?
let's not get into the whole need and want thing.
What do we do?
Society as a whole, we don't need fucking a lot.
I'm talking.
I'm on this
I'm
laptop right now, and we don't need this
No, I'm
laptop.
talking to you guys.
We just
I-
want it.
I don't need my
I-
fucking glasses either.
I need this laptop.
I can see
No, you do.
I
You
live
do.
with
You can't see this.
laptop.
All of us would be like, "Who's talking right now?" Like that's different. That's a little bit different.
But I mean, us as an individual, like individuals, do we really need like this reboot thing? Like, do we really need a new full?
Hey, now that you said reboot, they're coming out rebooting.
I know exactly.
Yeah,
That
that
would be
Yeah.
good, too. Like, no, wait, what? No, I don't care. No, please don't. You're gonna,
Hey,
ruin,
man.
you're gonna ruin the show for me.
Okay.
To answer
I
your
think
question, Harv, I don't need anything to come back.
Let it be dead. Can't they just leave stuff dead?
Like I'll put it this way: like for the stuff that I love, I don't want it to come back because there's a big chance that it's just gonna be stupid.
Yeah.
All right, like Dragon
Is
Ball
that-
Z.
is that-
Dragon Ball Z was like one of my favorite, and it's still to this day one of my favorite shows ever. And like all the movies
I
that
don't know why I
come
did
out,
that.
Goku, my man.
Frieza's
Like all the movies that come out, like I guess this is a different beast because it's like one of those things where like the movies that come out they fucking suck. The storyline, there's no storyline, they're stupid. But I will fucking pay to watch that shit if I have to because I love that franchise. But for like really good like artistic movies and shit, I don't think they should come out again because it's just gonna be shit.
Like, can you imagine them like remaking a movie like Titanic? It would never,
Yeah,
it would never
exactly.
go over like it did the first time.
And
I
I,
still-
guarantee
but see,
you,
I still
if
feel-
if any producer or anything ever watches this, they're gonna be like, brilliant idea.
Michael Bay right now is at home
Yeah,
just
Michael Bay.
stroking it. He's like, man, this guy just had the best idea ever, man.
I bet you the only views like this channel gets is like from this video. It's gonna be like big producers just like, oh yes, Titanic, another good one. Well, Marcy, put this down. Write this down, goddammit, Marcy. Like,
Marcy,
Steven
who the-
Spielberg's rewriting the script to E.T. as we speak.
yeah, for sure.
Oh God.
This
Like
time
see
there's
shit
gonna
like
be
that, like classics. I think here's my not rebuttal, but here's my answer. I think classics should be left alone, and I
What do you-
think
Sorry. What do you constitute as a classic?
Forrest
Like,
Gump.
what is a classic to you?
like a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, like
There's no franchise. It's
Thank
just
you.
a one hit. Like I mean, I shouldn't say franchise because like Ghostbusters turned to franchise because they had games and all that shit. But I'm saying like in terms of like it's a one movie. It's just like a
Yes.
huge hit.
Ghostbusters 2 and 3 don't exist to me.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like the
they
first
do.
one.
Fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. Shit like that is just like if you have like a really solid movie, and it's like when I say one hit a wonder, it's like one like a song. Like you've heard the guy once, he has one good song, or she has one really good song. Don't like make Mambo number 6. Mambo number 5 was good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Number 5. You want to know something? I remember when I listened to that song live the year 2000 that Ball dropped. He was like at one of those New Year's Eve parties on TV.
Yeah.
And he was singing it as the ball dropped. That's the only memory of that song I have.
Like, don't come out with another one. You had your moment, you know? You're just going to ruin it for
You're a
yourself.
one-hit wonder, bro. Like, we get it.
But I feel like those kind of like music is a whole different thing because people could just
No, I was
covers.
just using that
but yeah,
analogy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Humble
for
number 5,
really
man.
good movies,
The
like I
fuck was
said,
that
for like
guy's name?
I don't know. I just know Mumbo number 5. Anyways, but what my main point here though is, if there's no story, like if you have to like kind of fight for a story to be there for like movie wise, like I said for Anchorman, the only reason why I like Anchorman 2 or like I had respect for it is because they actually depicted what happened with the with news. Like it went from being like a source of people, like for people to be like, hey, this is what's actually happening. There's no like biases. They're telling you the way it is. To now it's just like a fucking circus where it's just like, oh yeah, so let's talk about Donald Trump and all the bad things he's saying. Oh, hold on a second. This just in, we have a picture of Justin Bieber's dick on Instagram. Like, it's just like it's not even news anymore. So you know what? I'll give my respects to the people that made that movie, Anchorman 2. But the whole thing is, it felt like that could have just been like a documentary someone made, as opposed to like a comedy movie, right? They shouldn't have came out with it, but I'll give my shout out to those people.
It was definitely a money thing.
For sure,
I
but
think
you know what? Like I said,
every like number 2 to a good movie is a strictly like financial grab.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Except for like shit, like I said, I mean, like when it comes to like
Fucking Tarzan's coming, man.
Oh yeah, Tarzan. I mean, movies like Star Wars, where they say this is like a 3-part in Lord of the Rings, and like Harry Potter, that's fine.
yeah,
because
because they're based on books, though, right?
progresses. Yeah, exactly.
And I was skeptical about Star Wars as well. I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical when it was first announced. But then I knew who was running it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had more faith into it. I was like, yes, okay, this is gonna be good now.
Yeah, but you can't say that. Sometimes good directors take movies and make them crap too.
But he hasn't yet, so I still have faith in him.
Yet is the
word, bro.
Yet. But you know what? It still hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
So we're good.
I'm just waiting for the next one where
He's not doing the next one, so he's still good.
Jar Jar Binks comes back as
Jar Jar's the Sith Lord, man.
The Jar Sith Lord. Yes. Yes.
All right.
How many people do you think would physically get up and leave the theater if that happened?
I would.
Would you?
I would get up, but I'd be doing this.
Just clapping.
Yes.
He did it!
Yes.
He pulled it off!
Oh,
Bravo! I have one final thing to
get
say.
the fuck
Mambo number
outta
5 is by Lou Bega.
Lou Bega. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I know the name. I know the name, but I just don't. It's not this. You know. Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this topic up.